start off the video, you'll probably notice that there's a little noise in the background. That's my air conditioner and my fan. So the fan's right close to my desk, so that's probably, if you hear a lot of noise, that's what you're hearing. I don't know who, I always listen to the video and watch the video before I post it on YouTube. So, you know, if the sound is really bad, maybe I'll re-record it or something, but I think it should be okay. But anyways, so as the title says, what's in the box? Sacha's box. Before I get, before I talk about what Sacha sent me, first part of the video that you just saw, well, I was sort of playing off the idea of the movie Seven, what's in the box. So I don't know, I mean, Sacha, I took a picture of Sacha off my computer, and I put him into the, I think the app is called Reface on the iPhone, and it puts your face on the celebrity faces, and you're in movies and TV shows, and so I had that photo, and then I took a photo of the box, and then I just did some editing with iMovie. I did the seconds. I did a longer amount of seconds first, like 5 seconds for 30 seconds, and then I went into 2 seconds, I think. 2 seconds, and then one second to get that, kind of rapid cutting, So I started playing off the Seven idea. It's sort of an homage to Seven, so that's what that is. And this is a song I don't have on. Any song that I put on, because my videos, I don't put on other people's music. I put my music on that I've done myself, and it's GarageBand music, off my Mac. Either that I've used loops on, or I've actually played a guitar, or I don't know. I don't really know how to play guitar, but I experiment with it. But, or the MIDI keyboards. But anyways, usually when you hear the music in one of my videos, that is not, which is not a GarageBand video, but is something else. But it features music from my GarageBand videos, because anything I put in from GarageBand onto music onto my Mac, I usually put those. I think I always have put those videos on YouTube. And this particular piece of music, I guess I'll put it on YouTube maybe soon, or next few days, maybe, or I don't know. Maybe I'll put it up. But it's called the MacGuffin, and it's based on that the name comes from that plot device that Hitchcock talks about. So I don't know. Maybe I'm boring you. So I'll get into the video now. So anyways, Sacha sent me this. It's a Blu-ray box set. I do have this on DVD, but it's nice to have it on Blu-ray. And it's very nice. It's very beautiful to look at, and it's got an embossed cover. I like Sword and Sandal movies and television shows, even when they're bad, because I like that period of history. I like other periods of history too, the 1700s, 1800s, early 20th century. I just find I find historical movies fascinating. Like Barry Lyndon, is one of my favorites. But anyways, he sent me the TV show Rome, which I do have, but I don't have it on Blu-ray. And I think it's like a book. If you look, see, it's like a book. See how it looks like a book, but then if you open it up, you get, well, there's Caesar by Kieran Hines. I have seen this. I have watched this before, I think that's Cleopatra right there. And then there's two main characters in the films: a centurion and Who's the other guy? One's a regular soldier, the other one's like a commander. And this is, I think that's Augustus Caesar right there. That's the second season, I think. But yeah, shows that parts of Gaul, parts of old France when Caesar goes to France, and then he's on his way back to, take power over Rome. And well, everybody knows these stories because you learned them in class, and that Caesar was assassinated, and then I was in I was in William Shakespeare's Julius Caesar when I was in high school. I played Brutus. Brutus is the only Shakespeare character, I believe, that doesn't speak in iambic pentameter. So, which means each word, like each syllable, one syllable is stressed and the other one is unstressed and then stressed and unstressed. So I think he speaks, is it blank verse? I think iambic pentameter is blank verse. I don't know if I'm boring you, but yeah, but anyways. Then he sent me this, Full Metal Jacket. I think he had more than one copy. Now, I will say that this is not one of my favorite Kubrick movies, and my channel is Kubrick Lover. But I do like parts of this film a lot, like the boot camp part, the prostitute scene at the start of the Vietnam part, and I like the sniper part. I think those are very well done. Parts of the film I think are kind of a parking lot where just the pacing just drags to a dead halt, and it's just maybe boring a little. And there's one scene with the song called "Going to the Chapel and We're Going to Get Married" song, where I think it's a ripoff of Platoon. You can copy other movies. It looks like it's ripped right out of Platoon, But anyways, it's got a commentary by Adam Baldwin, Vincent D'Onofrio, Arlie Ermey, critic screenwriter Jay Cox. Jay Cox, he's written some screenplays for Martin Scorsese, like Gangs of New York. I think he worked on Last Temptation of Christ. He's worked on some other films. He's a heavy hitter. He's a big figure in film. New featurette, Full Metal Jacket, Between Good and Evil, a theatrical trailer. So this will be nice to see in Blu-ray. Next, oops, I just knocked it. I just knocked it over because I have everything so high up here. But this is the first season of Fargo. It's got Billy Bob Thornton there, and I can't see it very well. I can't remember who that is. Who is that? Martin Freeman, yes. That's Martin Freeman. And, and this is Colin Hanks, I believe. Tom Hanks' son. So, those are some of the people on this. And I hear Fargo's one of those television shows that doesn't have how every season of most TV shows it's a continuation of what happened in the previous season? Well, this is not, doesn't operate by that logic. A few shows are like that. I haven't seen True Detective, but I believe that's the same kind of setup. Like once you've watched one season of True Detective, all the actors and characters and the story, the storyline and the place is a completely different scenario the second season. I've seen the first season of American Horror Story, and I believe American Horror Story is a completely different setup each time. And of course, Twilight Zone and Black Mirror, but they do it with every episode, so they're, no connections to the other ones. I think there's another TV show that does that kind of thing too with every season, but I can't remember what it is. And this special features have a commentary by Billy Bob Thornton, Alison Tolman, Noah Hawley on select episodes. This is the true story Greetings from Bemidji, Shades of Green, deleted scenes. Oh, and I'll show you the inside. I assume this is one of Sacha's custom sleeves, but this is a British import. But we'll play an American player because it's region free, I believe. Well, he wouldn't send me this if it wasn't region free, so I know. So let's see what's next. Okay, so next up, I do own this movie on Blu-ray, but he wanted the American version, and he sent me the British version of this film. So I already swapped the cases. He gave me a case to put the American Salt in with Angelina Jolie, because he hates these ratings right here. These ratings right here. This is what you see on British Blu-rays and DVDs. These ratings, and he can't stand them. He makes those custom sleeves. But he said this would play in an American player. So I'm sending him, when I do send him his package, which will be sometime probably at the end of August, start of September, because I'm waiting for one more movie that he ordered to come to my house or apartment. And it's not released until August 31st, I believe, is the Criterion. And I said, why not wait? I said to Sacha, instead of making two separate trips to the post office. So, okay, so next up we got Rambo. I do have these films. Let me back up a second here. I got this free from the library. These are DVDs. It's a slipcase, I believe. Yes, it is a slipcase. I don't mind having DVDs. I know some people are not crazy about DVDs, and some people are not. Some people are sort of abandoning Blu-ray maybe and going into 4K, which is fine if you're a 4K or Blu-ray person. Whatever your pleasure is. But anyways, I got these discs, and I think it's the first 3 Rambo films. Because I think you can put in the comments below, I think there are 5 Rambo movies now. There's at least 4, I think. But I think I have only 3 here. And he did Sacha did a video. He does a lot of custom sleeve videos showing the design he does for, Blu-ray covers for cases of movies. And so he was showing one on, what do you call it? Rambo, the Rambo movies. And so he sent me. So these are older ones because he did another. He revamped them. He totally changed them. The look of them. So he was getting rid of these. So I said, could I have them? And he said, yeah. So I haven't put the discs in yet. I think they're Eco case, Blu-ray cases, which I don't care about. I don't care if I have an Eco case. But I think he does. I think he's not a fan of them. Which is fine, Anyways, Rambo Part 2, First Blood. The first one's called First Blood. This one's called First Blood Part 2, I guess. I don't know all the details on all this. Oh, all these special features on that he put on the Blu-ray, I have no idea if they're on this box set. There might be, I don't know. I have no idea. And then Rambo 3 here. And I don't know if I've left something behind. Oh, here it is. Okay. And this is the last thing, I believe. Oh, no. Wait a minute. There's one other thing. I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, before I show you the last DVD, or well, these are Blu-rays, but there's one more thing I got to show you, and it's the DVD. But anyways, here's another one he sent me. Oh, I haven't opened it. I haven't taken these apart, but I guess this one first. Oh, I guess that's the revamped one, the newer version he did of First Blood. So there's that. At the back there. And then this one, I guess that's the last one that came out. I have no idea. I haven't seen the Rambo movies for quite a long time. Probably since the 80s. I think I recorded part 2, or maybe even part 1 off the... Well, no, I recorded part 2 off network television back in the 80s. And I can't remember if I recorded part 1. But I've seen part 1 and part 2. So, and then he sent me a movie, Carla's song. So, which is a film set in Scotland, I think. So, and he told me to read the subtitles. I think Sacha, you told me to, because I might not decipher what these people in Scottish are saying, even though they're speaking English or something like that. But anyways, I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. Oh, and I forgot two more things. First off, you might be wondering why, because I buy Criterion's. I buy Criterion's during the Barnes and Noble sales and the Criterion sales, and I basically cut myself off on that because I want to save for trips to Japan. I know I sound like a broken record, but I sort of think I've come to the conclusion that you either cut the cord, you either go cold turkey or not, But I did record a video of my pickups, which is very, very long. It's at least 2 hours now. And I'm waiting for 2 Criterions to come in the mail that I ordered in May, pre-ordered from August. One came out just recently, Afterlife, and another one comes out at the end of the month called Beasts of No Nation, which I got a copy for Sacha as well. And then I'm waiting for a few Hong Kong rescues, and I've ordered those in May, and I paid for them, I believe. Pretty sure I paid for them. And I've gotten emails from the guy from Hong Kong Rescue, but, Sacha, when he ordered his Hong Kong Rescue ones, they came to him, and he lives in the UK. I live in the US, and I still haven't got them. Person I know on YouTube, Mr. Tony of the Dead, he ordered some in March, and I don't know the status on his orders, but I think he's wondering what's happened with his. And Asian Movie Enthusiast, another YouTuber, I think he's got some Hong Kong rescues. So I had no idea when those Hong Kong rescues are getting to me, because I think this guy's really slow, because he's only 1 or 2 guys in his boutique label. It's not like a bigger company like, I don't know, Warner Brothers, or even other companies like Criterion Collection. I think has kind of a small staff, but because I think that's a reason why there's only five movies issued every month, like one souped up or more a reissue of a film they had earlier released in their collection, and then other films that they haven't released before into their collection. But I think they only choose like 5 per month. So I think they take a lot of time, getting the right kind of color correction and sound, getting that right, and getting the right special features, and getting the right artwork and all that stuff, And the last thing I'll mention is I'm working on that Hiroshima album on and off. I worked on it fairly recently with my guitar. One of my guitars that the guitar cable broke off of the guitar. It split. It's in my Stratocaster because it goes diagonally sideways on the front of the guitar when you plug it in. So I wedged my elbow and I broke the guitar cable plug in two. So I have to I have to go to Guitar Center and have it fixed. But I am playing with my Les Paul for the current amount of time, and but yeah, and I've been listening to some of my stuff that I've recorded in the past and just thinking it through. And I asked Sacha if he'd be a BBC reporter on it because it's called Hiroshima of the Mind. You know, it's about the atomic bomb dropping in Hiroshima. And I also asked my cousin's daughter, if she would sing on it. So she said she would. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Don't pressure me because it's probably going to take a little while. Probably a few months, maybe more months. I'd like to take my time because I want it to be a good album, you know. But I like some of what I've done, some of the music I've done, and how I've structured the soundscape of the album. So, but I think I'll bore you more if I keep talking. Oh, and he sent me some empty cases because I was expecting I get hard boiled because I think he wants me to switch hard boiled with it, but I'll ask Sacha about that. But I ordered the Killer and hard boiled from Hong Kong Rescue, and of course I can't send him my copy of hard boiled and him send me his copy because you know there's I'm still waiting for Hong Kong Rescue to send me those two movies. So, all right. So, enough talk, and thanks for watching. Bye now.